We are going to be unboxing and making this crochet kit today. So I'm going to be doing a bit of a review. I picked this up in Kmart for $10 and it says that you can make 2 projects and it comes with the instructions for the kangaroo and the turtle. I was a little bit confused because it's got these 2 other crochet animals. So it's got the koala and the kookaburra or the parrot, and they're sort of like on the box as well, those little animals. So when I got home, I looked on Kmart store to see if they actually do stock the other 2 in case I want to make those. And I saw a whole bunch of reviews. Most of them were bad. There's a couple of good reviews, but most of them were saying, which is a little bit concerning, there's not enough yarn to finish the projects. And they said that it's not really for beginners. Now, I started crocheting only a couple of months ago, so I've done a few little amigurumi animals. So I'll be interested to see what the pattern instructions are like, because the reviews that I read were saying that the instructions were really bad. I'm going to give this a very fair review. I'm going to open this up and I'm going to look at all the bits that are on the inside, and then I'm going to attempt to make it. So this is the Craft Maker's Cute Crochet Kit by Hinkler, and it was $10. So $10, that's Australian dollars, by the way. So I've checked the current exchange rate and that works out to be $6.95 in US dollars and £5.18 if you're in the UK. So it's very cheap. And on the back, it says the package contents is a 24-page booklet, all different types of yarn. It says brown, green, grey, black, yellow, white and light pink yarn. 3mm crochet hook, which is really good because I haven't got that size, a tapestry needle and 35 grams of stuffing. It says everything that you need to make a turtle and a kangaroo, but I think they probably should have put a stitch marker in. In my opinion, you wouldn't be able to make that without a stitch marker. Let's open this up and see what we're dealing with. I think $10 for all of that. So you get a little booklet, all those little bits and pieces, the hook, the needle. I mean, it's not easy to get into. Okay, here we go. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. I'm just trying to open the box. Okay, so here we go. Oh. Okay. Okay, so this is what we're dealing with. That doesn't look like a lot of yarn. I've got to admit, that doesn't look... This makes 2. Wowzers. This tiny little bit of yellow yarn, which I think is for the turtle's belly, that's tiny. I don't think that's going to be enough. I know. I'm going to give it a go, but I don't know. That's the brown yarn, so that's supposed to make the kangaroo. So the ears, the body, the head, the legs, the arms, the tail, and the shell on the turtle. That's the black yarn for the eyes. That's not a lot. No room for error. The cheeks. That's it for the cheeks. I'll be honest with you, that is a cheek. Sorry. Don't know what that's for. Maybe, I'm not sure what that's for. The whites around the eyes, but not leaving you much room for error. That's the little feet at the bottom of the kangaroo's arms and legs. Yeah. That's not much. That's the green for the turtle's head, tail, arms and legs. Or just legs, limbs, I don't know what they're called. And the kangaroo's bow tie as well. That's the stuffing. That's been vacuum sealed. It's quite hard to know if that's enough or not. This is the hook. And the tapestry needle. That's a big needle. My goodness. Look at the size of that thing. I thought it was going to be one with like a rubber handle, like I got in my last kit that I bought. Anyway, that's the hook and the tapestry needle. And now we've got the instructions, the booklet. Let's have a look. I'm a bit nervous about this. Getting started. So there's a lot of like pictures in here, almost like aimed at a beginner. The terminology. It does mention the koala. Giggling, oh, maybe I thought that was a kookaburra. What was that bird then? A gala? I don't even know what that is. Or maybe the other 2 are in this booklet, which will be really good. The booklet's quite nice, actually. So the koala is in there. So the reason that the koala and the kookaburra is on the front of the box. Oh, it's not a kookaburra. What's it called? A giggling gala? I don't know. But anyways, they're included. I've got no idea why I kept saying kookaburra because it looks nothing like a kookaburra. I meant cockatoo, but either way, it's not a kookaburra and it's not a cockatoo. It is a gala. So I don't even know if I'm saying that properly, but I just wanted to correct that. So they actually give you the instructions for those two animals as well. So that will be really good. So if I end up with 4 patterns, crochet patterns for $10, that's great. Even if the hook isn't great, I could maybe go and get another hook. But my biggest concern is whether I'm going to have enough yarn. Okay, so now we've got the turtle. So I don't want to hold the instructions up to the screen because obviously I don't want to give away the patterns. I wouldn't be able to hold that up. Now these instructions are not written out the way that I would normally expect them to be written out. One of the reviews I did read was that it didn't have the number of stitches at the end of each round, which is really important, and I can see that that's not on there. So I'm going to rewrite this out so that I've got the number of stitches at the end of each round so I can get started. Right, I'm trying to write these instructions out in the way that I can work, and I must admit these are not easy instructions to follow. The first part is so confusing, but I believe that it is describing, or eventually making, a magic ring. It doesn't really describe it that way, so it's just a little bit odd. This number of stitches at the end of each round isn't mentioned, so I'm having to work it out myself, and I'm just a little bit concerned that I might get that wrong. It's a bit to get through. It's going to take a little while to write all this out. I'm probably going to be late into the afternoon now, me starting this. I'm only going to make one of these today. I'm not doing this for the turtle as well. This is going to be a part 1 and part 2 video. So we're going to be doing the kangaroo today. I've been working out the number of stitches for each round. This is just the head. Oh boy, it is not easy. It's hard enough working it out going up, but now I've got to go backwards. Nearly 1 o'clock, so that took a lot of effort, and that was hurting my head doing that. But you can't crochet amigurumi without knowing how many stitches you've got at the end of each round, unless you're an absolute expert. It is 1:30. I think I'm in a position where I can get started. I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee now because I need one before I can get going with this, and then we'll get started. Okay, quick update. Got the nose part done. It was very tight in the beginning, and I honestly thought that was going to snap. When you start like building it out, the stitches feel easier to get through, so it's not feeling like it's going to break so much now, but that was a bit concerning. So I'm up to here, so I think that's like the nose part, and then you go into the head now. So yeah, okay, so this is where I'm up to, and looking a little bit tired. 3:52, so that's quite a long time it's taken me to do that. It's going to keep going. It is, as I said, nearly 4 o'clock, so it's taken me a couple of hours to get to that stage. I now need to start on the decreases, and then it will be fastening off. When I got to the decreases, I did increase instead, so I had to frog it and start again. I'm now sort of up to here. This is where I'm up to. Tired. It's taken a long time to get to this stage. I've reached the point where I'm stuffing it, so I've just opened this. Nearly there. Right, we've got a completed head. Look at the state of me. I look a mess. Took way longer than I thought. What are we looking at? 10 past 5. A really long time. I did go slow because my hand was hurting, and it was a really new sort of shape that I wasn't used to. So, but I've got it done. I've just pulled that thread out of there, so I'll cut that off in a minute. But yeah, it looks very neat. Time to eat, and then we're going to work on the body. So I've still got quite a lot of yarn left, and I've started on the body. And it's quite late now. 7:42. I'm going to try and get the body finished tonight, and then I'll take this with me tomorrow and try and do maybe like the ears or the arms tomorrow. Might have to do a bit of it in the car because I want to get this video finished. And yeah, but to be honest with you, so far I'm quite happy with it. It's that head was quite challenging and quite satisfying to get it done. Where has it gone? It's a very new shape for me, so I was quite pleased to get that done. Oh boy, I'm so tired now. It's getting late. I've had to switch the hook size because I can't work with that hook anymore. This is just too big when you get to the top. You just can't get it through and it's just impossible. I was so slow. It was like snail's pace just to get it through under the stitch. I just couldn't do it. So I've gone down 0.5. I'm now on a 2.5 millimeter, which means really I wasn't able to do it with the hook that came in the kit. There you go. So I'm going to carry on. I've got 4 more rounds to do, even though it's taken me hours. I do expect that with Amigurumi anyway, but yeah, just a bit of a shame that that hook was just too much at that stage. What time is it? 9:36. Look at the state of me. I mean, look. Ugh. We are done with the body. I just need to fasten off and that's it. So I think you leave that top bit open as per the instructions. 10 o'clock. Just need to do the ears, the arms, legs and tail. Still got this much left. It is the second day now. I've gone into day 2 of the kangaroo. When I woke up this morning, I woke up about 6:30 this morning, and my arm and my hand were just really badly aching. I thought that's not a good sign. So I have had to switch down to that smaller hook today because I literally can't. I tried getting started with the 3mm, but I just can't do it. I've gone down to the 2.5 and I've started with the ear. So I brought this with me and I'm just going to try and do a little bit while I'm on the go today, which is a bit frustrating. I didn't want to have to bring this out with me, but I've done one ear. That took me about 45 minutes and I had to frog part of it because I counted the stitches wrong. Did increases on a whole round instead of single crochet and increase. My own fault. And I'm not going to do another ear while I'm out. I'll try and do that later tonight, but I might do the arms, so they should be pretty straightforward, but the arms have got a colour change. But anyway, so these are the arms and they took about half an hour, maybe just a little bit longer. Just sat here doing that in my car quickly, and I absolutely hated it. It was really fiddly, hard work, and I had to sort of like just come up with my own way of making the arms in the end because it was just far too fiddly. So I started with the 3mm hook that came in the pack, and then I had to change that down to 2.5 because I just couldn't get the hook through the stitches. Made quite a lot of progress. Got body, head, ears, arms, one leg, and I'm now on the other leg. So I've got this much yarn left. I'm a little bit worried that I'm not going to be able to do the turtle. So I was thinking, should I make everything but not make the tail on the kangaroo and then wait and see if I can make the turtle? At least I could then make the tail. Got a brown yarn, but it's a bit thinner. I thought maybe I could use that, but I think I've got to put this to the test properly. So I've got to finish the whole kangaroo and see what I'm left with. So I'm just going to crack on and I'm just going to finish that leg and then I'm going to make the tail. So what time are we up to? This is, got my ring light on there, 7:50. It's Monday the 13th now of July. Well, that was another thing I was going to say, that the leg, I've actually been using this hook for the whole thing. So I made the other leg with the kit hook. I don't know why I found the arms challenging. Maybe it's because I was doing it in my car, I don't know. But this has been quite straightforward. So I'm going to crack on with this and then do the tail and then tomorrow I'll attach it all and then edit this video. But it actually is coming together quite nicely, so I'm not as grumpy about it as I was earlier today. Tail is done. Looks a little bit like a road cone. Started that tail at 9. It took me just over an hour. So fiddly. I'm very slow, but I'm very new. Now I did actually change down to the smaller hook for the tail because I just couldn't do it with the bigger hook. So this was 2.5 mil. So it's quite skinny. It's got a skinny rat's tail now. So these are all the pieces. I've got tail, 2 ears, 2 legs, 2 arms, a head, a body. Now I have left these tails of yarn on because I need to stitch it all together. So that is about the normal size that I would give myself. Hopefully that's not eating into too much of the yarn. I do need it though. I've got this left for the turtle. So we will see. There is literally no room for error. But anyway, those pieces are all done. And tomorrow I will sew that all together and see how that turns out. So it took me about 50 minutes to sew this all together, and that was mostly because it was very small and quite challenging, a bit fiddly. I wish that I'd had longer tails of yarn. I was a bit worried that I wasn't going to have enough to get that attached properly, and I found the long needle just a little bit too hard to work with, so I ended up switching that out for one of my own smaller needles because it was only like small pieces and small yarn tails, so it was quite hard to keep the yarn in the needle, so I needed a smaller one to do that. I did actually find though that this long needle was really helpful when it came to holding the pieces together. So when I was sewing in the head to the body, I pushed the needle through the head and into the body to hold it in place, and got my little pliers to help me sew that together so that I could stitch that on. And I did the same with the legs, push the needle through the legs into the body and out the other side of the other leg so that I could hold it in place. But I was able to do it. And then I did the face, and I think I put the eyes on too close together and probably a little bit too big, so I might try and do that again. But I didn't have much black yarn to work with, so I didn't want to redo them. I want to make sure I've got enough for the turtle first. And then I made the little green bow tie. I wasn't going to do that, but I decided that I would do everything as per the kit. I'm glad I did, because this is what we ended up with. He is adorable. I love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, it was worth all the effort, to be honest. It was very challenging. Some parts of it were driving me nuts, but I am so pleased with the outcome. So I probably do need to fix those eyes. They're a little bit wonky. One's a bit higher than the other, and I think maybe they might be a bit too big, actually. But I will fix that at some stage. But I'm super chuffed with that. I just think the attention to detail that the pattern designer has gone into is brilliant, because it really does look like a kangaroo, and the kangaroo tail is awesome, and the little thighs on its legs and the shape of its head. I just think it's a really beautiful finish. It might not look exactly the same as the box, but I'm pleased. I couldn't be happier. I think altogether that took me about between 12 and 13 hours. It's a long time, but he's worth every minute. I am really, really pleased with that. But the question is, can I now make the turtle? That's all I've got left. We will find out in the next video.